The gas continues to fill the room.
Oh God. I'm gonna throw my mole wife into the pool. And as a test of faith, I wait for her to resurface.
A romantic gesture for sure. She just kind of swims. She gets out of the pool,
She bubbles.
soaking wet, and she's on the other side. And she's Cyrus.
I don't
Can't see, and she starts to walk off into the crowd, and a balloon comes to her. Are you lost, little girl, mole woman?
If she really loves me, she will find me.
My date threw me into a pool, and well, let's get you dried off, honey. And she walks away.
Just
Epic
like
fail.
before.
Let's see. Can I see where? Can I use an ability?
Yes, you can.
Well, actually, I don't have. Do I have any tokens?
You have one. You could use your ability one time until you fail a roll.
Okay, I'm going to use my treasure hunter ability. Spend 1 AT to find useful items and surroundings, but I'm kind of specifically looking for where is this gas coming from, if possible, or just whatever's useful, whatever you see.
So, I mean, useful
chocolate in
item
my hand.
in your surroundings. You want something that's useful to try and stop the gas, or useful to please your date?
Useful to stop the gas, if possible.
Well, it's a holodeck, so nothing's real. But yeah,
But the
there's
gas has to be real, right?
the gas is real.
So
So-
it's got to be. Is it easy to
You-
see where
you
it's
see
like
a
thickest?
tablecloth that you think you could pull off and shove into one of the many vents that's pumped. They're like fake smog machines pumping in this gas.
I wonder. Somebody else can go. Wait.
Wait,
No, I know. Have you ever
What are
seen
we
one of
doing?
these, Rebecca? And I whip out the Jello sword, and I
Show-
try,
Show me how you use it, Captain.
and I go over to one of the fog machines, and I slap it on one of the fog machines, and I see what it
And you hear a smack.
does. And that's it, huh? It doesn't gum it up or anything. Damn.
So I guess.
What'd you think, Rebecca? do you? And I take my shirt. I'm more of a man now. And she's like,
I'm like a barbarian animal. Roll fight to try and impress her all of a sudden with this display.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep slapping the walls, I guess. Or maybe no, I'll try and slap the balloons with them.
Well, yeah, okay.
They're chaperones.
Is
They're the chaperones.
We need them,
Might
or
escort
else
you
we'll
out.
be.
The chaperones
will
might
it
be
be
security
inappropriate?
cameras that are keeping an eye on us. Remember, we were supposed to die in here, and I got a 6, which blows up, and I got a 3 plus
A 3?
1,
So
so technically a 10 altogether, or 11, I guess, because it's plus 1.
Oh, I rolled a 1, so lucky for you. She's pleased. 10, so she's double pleased. Oh, you animal, I love the way you flap it. It keeps flapping that sword all over, hit the walls, hit the balloons. Hit me.
I just stop. I go. It's about time, Rebecca. on her gelatinous jellyfish
And you
body.
see her disc go ding as the whole thing lights up green.
Ooh.
And she
But what about me,
disappears.
Rebecca? And I hand her the sword.
But she disappears.
No.
Drop it on the floor.
Not again.
So for to bring mine back really quick, I'm gonna use my new skill, which is interspecies allure, and I'm gonna spend a adversary token on it,
Yeah.
to make it so that my mole wife senses me, and she knows where to go to come back. Thus, the
As
test
she's-
of faith.
As she's being escorted to the bathroom, she goes, "Oh, Cyrus."
Yes, it is the rosemary that I put out from my vents, my scent vents, if you will.
You know what that does to my pheromones, Cyrus?
Yes,
You just start
it
sweating.
drives them completely out of whack. Like, you need a week to reset after you smell rosemary. It's actually bad.
Roll charm with advantage.
Ooh.
So you get a bonus die on it. Sure, 13.
Yeah.
She is. You only need one more anyway. As she falls into your arms, she dissipates, disappears. As your disc lights up green, it goes ding.
I just stand there like this, a familiar feeling, as I let my wife's swim slowly fade between me.
Rextol, what's up?
I think with my many extra fingers and limbs, we are underwater, just like now together dancing, with many extra toes and feet and hand intertwined underneath the water in this now multicolored pool, just fucking dancing.
Roll dance
Dirty
for
dance.
me. Whatever
Alright.
you want to call
Dirty
it. Brawn or
dance.
charm. I think charm you like.
Yeah. 18.
18. Oh, I don't think she can even roll that high. Yep. You get 2.
You guys should start biting the fingers and toes off each other.
Yes.
All the
Yes.
extra-
They don't have
Yes.
So, like,
Mouse,
your character
yeah.
has antennae though, right? I'm pretty sure
No.
it does. No?
Antenna.
No. So her feet just start massaging your scalp as the skin moves around over here, and as she lifts you up into a perfect front angel with her other set of feet, she disappears. And
I
you
just-
see her little disc turn green and go ding.
Just float in the water for a minute, enjoying what
Alex.
I had.
So
With your tall cat lady.
Talos takes a moment and realizes that she is not charming and can't do this. So she asks her date what would bring her joy. What would she like to do?
You don't want to throw her into a pool and see if she
Yeah,
just
or
comes
like-
Not a
back.
fucking cat! Oh!
I feel bad that none of us thought to just ask.
Yeah. Wow, Talos.
Well.
What's
That's-
always attracted me about you, just how physical you are. Why don't we just get a little rough?
Talos tackles her.
I was about to say she swings up high. You roll fight.
I put the content warning back up.
14 total.
14. She rolled a 6, so she is pleased as you get rough and wild. But you're the only one that's still left with the date. You need to please your date more. What do you do to elevate this to the next level?
Don't worry, we're all watching.
That's okay. Talos likes it.
Oh my.
Turn 4, by the way.
I'm what? This is
It's
turn
the
4.
4th turn out of 5.
Great. So it's fine. Our deaths are just relying on me,
Amen.
and so it's okay. No pressure. I think that oh my god. What would she do to elevate this? What is there anything else in I know. Talos is relatively strong, so she picks her up and climbs atop one of the trees that are in the room.
All right. Roll brawn.
Cats love climbing trees.
They fucking love that shit.
They love it.
Roll brawn.
I mean, there's no whipping
oh,
chocolate
thank
at a
God.
crowd, but
It's no whipping chocolate.
I ain't here to judge.
It's no throwing your mole wife into a pool and hoping she just comes back to you for some reason.
She got a 7.
Oh, you beat her. She rolled a 5.
Oh, thank God.
So she's very pleased as she grabs you from behind the head and looks down your bird beak, and she takes one long cat lick of your bird beak and says, now that is how you please a kitty. As she
Get one of
fades
those
away.
sandpaper tongues.
Yep, sandpaper tongue. You guys can hear it. Like, let me.
You see all of Talos's feathers just like rippling.
As her disc turns green, and she is satisfied.
Sick.
You see the smoke dissipate, and where the DJ is standing, Behind it, doors open as light fills the room.
Cyrus is still standing there like this.
Oh, buddy.
Do you proceed to the next room?
No.
Yeah.
I think it's time we get the fuck out of here.
As you get to the next room, Fur Guy rides up on a naked human running on all fours, just like this.
Well,
you guys
I'm
are doing great.
offended immediately.
Hey, I looked ahead. If you guys can get to 2 more rooms. 2 more rooms, I found a way into the office. All you gotta do is get past 2 rooms. Let's keep making it. Keep playing the game. That voice is killing me.
Fur guy,
doing
what
great,
is
kids.
that?
This. Don't worry about it. It looks at you pleadingly.
Yeah.
Slaps its naked ass and rides off.
Oh my god. Does it like a horse or something?
Yeah. He rides that human.
Oh my god.
You enter into the next room. As you walk in, it's filled with desks. There's a blackboard, and at the head is a teacher's desk, and you see a bunch of people head down at these desks, and they're writing, they're scribbling frantically, and there's one empty desk, and you hear a classroom intercom. Ah, says Harry Haynes. I see you've made it to the classroom. Well, there's one test between the 4 of you. No outside research allowed because the most terrifying thing in all of teendom has occurred. A pop quiz. So you better be sharp. And spikes drop from the ceiling, and the ceiling slowly starts to...
I hate
You'll be the
chickens.
one that's popped.
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
I know, but he spoke over me. Would you shut up?
My bad.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you.
The intercom...
You've gone too far this time.
The intercom goes off. So you need to rotate, and you need to answer 4 questions correctly on this test in order to proceed.
Oh, Jesus.
If you get a question wrong, anyone that gets a question wrong in this process, I won't tell you. Everyone will just keep answering questions until you
Until
eventually
4
get 4 correct.
I hate it.
I
Who's
will go first, as I am the only smart one on this entire team.
Yep. So in any situation, if you really don't feel like you know the answer, you can roll brains, and I can give you a clue.
Ah.
Cyrus, you're up. The first question reads, a farmer has a rectangular field that measures 125 feet by 200 feet. He wants to enclose that field with a fence. What is the total length in feet he will need for the job?
What? Is there scrap paper available?
I'm gonna roll brains.
I have some here. Can we help at all, or is it's just
No,
one, right?
no cheating, no outside
Oh,
sources.
damn.
3 plus 1 is 4.
But I have paper.
The numbers are important.
What were the numbers again?
Awesome.
So he has a rectangular field that measures 125 feet by 200 feet. He wants to enclose the field with a fence. What is the total length in feet he will need for the job?
Okay. 1,250 feet.
That's the answer, you right?
Yeah.
Okay, who's up next? I told you I won't let you know if it's right or wrong. You just have to get 4 right.
They've
Or keep
disabled
asking
my
questions.
Throgafel net for this, and I usually use my internal calculator for such simple math problems, but something is blocking my radar
Stop
dish in this room.
We get it. We get it. We get it.
Some of these are designed to be a slightly trick question, by the way, as you probably heard in that last one.
Super cheeky.
Rick Stoll, you're up. You're up next. I'm just gonna assign who was in line. Which of the following best describes how most substances change from a solid to a liquid state? A, well, let me move that. A, molecules move closer together. B, molecules move further apart. C, molecules lose energy. Or D, molecules slow down.
Rick still with his low brain score tries to like claw at the walls for a second before sitting back down. He writes D.
D?
Yep, final answer.
Okay.
We're gonna die here.
Please write a haiku.
Ah!
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Hold, please. Wait a minute. This is really hard for me to do in my head. Hang on.
I was in the chat. You could write answers in there.
I'm really hoping for all
delayed enough.
quarantines. All of quarantines are just softballs.
Or help them out.
What is an apple? And he like
What?
struggles with it.
Depends on which planet it's from.
Why would you ask the English major to sit here? Because I'm gonna sit here and be like, okay, wait, no, I need to rewrite this. I need to pick a different word.
It's got to be a simple one. So that was Cyrus, Rixtel, Talos, then Duran's next. Okay.
This is the scariest haunted house I've ever been to. It's
Please tell me
terrifying.
the other students in the class at least have like jack-o'-lantern heads. Then we gotta bring something Halloween here. Can't just be at school.
This is the most terrifying thing to any teenager, Tom. This is a haunted house.
Ahem. Rain falls softly here. Echoing kitty paws slap puddles of rainwater.
I knew it'd be about me.
Oh, it was smooth. I was counting my syllables, but you just rolled right through it. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Do you want me to write it out?
No, I'll believe you.
It's fine.
She should
All
probably
right.
answer
Spring
all the
breeze on Mount
questions.
Fuji.
Cortian, your question, I'll read it out loud for everyone playing at home.
Cortian.
Richard
Who the
wants
fuck?
to try every possible combination of meals at his favorite restaurant. They offer 4 appetizers, 5 entrees, and 3 desserts. How many meals total will Richard have tried by the time he finishes?
I think the answer is 1.
You think the answer's 1?
Yeah.
That's what you write?
Yes.
Okay. Define the Earth word climax as a noun or verb, then use it in a sentence. Write a short poem that that rhymes in ABAB format. You have to circle which one is the correct spelling, gray or gray.
Both.
I'm gonna start working on a way to keep the ceiling up.
Just start stacking the test.
And with that, you can see the ceiling spikes suddenly stop. So all the writing fades into the paper as it comes up, and the next set of doors open. You enter the next room. Before you do
We'll
that,
have to
you see
open a savings account at a bank.
you see Fur Guy roll by in one Healy shoe with a graduate cap on and diploma. 1 room, boys, and Bird Lady. 1 more room. Just gotta make it through. And you see just Healy's through to the next room. Do you follow?
Are we sure he's not hairy, heinous?
In disguise?
I mean, he could have been mooning us. You know?
I miss my wife.
Alice goes.
We'll go. All right, let's
Leave.
do it.
Everybody
do it.
leaves.
We haven't
You were all
found any.
backstage at like an auditorium,
Fuck.
and you look past the front curtain over to seeing who's on stage, and you see a bunch of mannequins arranged as if they were in a band. And you see an applausometer in the background going like this, and you see it go all the way to red to boo. Then you hear boo as people then begin to throw tomatoes. Then they throw some rocks. And then machine guns come out and just mow the mannequins completely down.
You just hear Cyrus just go, meh. Oh, I have to readjust my fear meter. Hang on.
The intercom again opens up. Ah, yes, you're near the end, and a prize awaits you, says Harry Heinous. But first, you must fill the applausometer for the next door to open. You have just a few minutes to prepare. Then you must do something only a few teens would dare. A public performance. Good luck. Why isn't this terrifying? Ah, spooky.
You made a shitty space station. You made a shitty space station. To
This
be
is just
expected from
4
a
holodecks in a row. Which is the most terrifying experience in the entire galaxy.
So you can put on any public performance you would like to and try and utilize your best stats to do it. Whether you want to make a band, whether you want to put on a theatrical show, whether it wants to be a talent show, whatever you want to do, you have about 3 GM minutes to figure that out at max.
We should put on a play of our previous assignment. But our previous assignment is not the last session we played. It's one that happened in between this session and the last session. Do you remember that time that we had to go to the moons of Shar to get...
Oh, you mean Cher?
Cher.
We had to go turn back time.
No, we had to go to the moons of Shar to get Cher because she needed to make it to a concert, but first we had to win a war on that planet.
Do you have an ad-libs book in front of you? Is that what you're doing?
It's just, this is,
She had to win a war.
I think we should just wrestle.
Yeah, let's just fucking wrestle. Let's get up there and wrestle.
I do not want to break any parts, so I will be the referee, and I vow to be a fair referee to Talos.
So you're gonna make this like a pro wrestling match wrestle? Like staged and body slams, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
break out your World of Wrestling handbook, and we'll just switch over to that for the next 30 minutes. We'll do that.
I have no ideas. I'm only good at being an ass, and that's about it.
There we are, and that's what we got. What's too tired.
We
Too
can
tired.
reenact that famous speech from Card Black 72, where
Can we pull up a?
What did he
Can we all pull up like a sheet on Google and read out just like a scene from like Hamlet
Oh, please, dear God, no.
or something like
Only
that?
if I can be I'll be the stage director.
we
so I
can
don't-
we can act out Hamlet from memory, because
I don't
that'd be way
remember any
funnier.
part of Hamlet.
Me either, which is why it would be fantastic. Let's enact Hamlet.
I don't even know Hamlet enough. I know the
Me
Lion King.
either.
We'll go with that.
No, go with Macbeth. Macbeth is more dramatic.
Yes, Macbeth.
I don't know that one, but I know the
Me
Lion
either.
King.
We'll make it up on the fly.
Let's
This
do
audience
the Lion
is
King.
holographic,
The moment
and
when
they don't know.
the moment
just-
when the dad dies.
Let's just do the Lion King. Yeah. Let's just forget Hamlet and all that stuff. Straight up do Lion King when Scar kills Simba. And I'll be
Okay.
Simba. I'll be.
I will be
Scar.
Scar.
He does not
Mark
kill
B. like
Simba.
a
He kills
scene
Mufasa.
from
Yeah.
The Lion King, brought to you by the crew of the Eimer.
Yikes.
Hello, Simba. It is me, your uncle, who might be gay. I am Scar, the gay lion.
Okay.
And I don't like your dad.
Rixel, since
My
I'm captain,
brother.
I'm gonna sign roles. Rixel, you're Simba.
He's just looking and nodding. He is on all fours though. It looks
Yeah.
slightly lion.
I told him briefly what a lion was. We're going with the Earth version, not the wherever he's from.
Not the remake. Who's Mufasa?
I gotta be Mufasa. I'm the captain. I gotta be Mufasa.
That make Talos the wildebeest.
Oh wait, I see what I've set myself up for. I'm gonna die here.
Now, do you see, correct, Mufasa, the error of your ways?
Wait, so let's think about
I
the
am
scene
going
for a
to
second.
Spartan kick you off this cliff if
Scar.
you do not denounce the fact that you were wrong all these years.
This is a lot of talking for Scar. He doesn't say like this much. Brother, help me.
I am only your brother by marriage.
Oh, I get it now. Sarah's assassins.
I know you are hanging off this cliff, but let me leave you hanging for a moment longer as I describe every transgression you've ever done
Cyrus,
wrong.
what do you want to roll for that?
Can I, while he's talking, can I grab his arm and try to throw him down into the wildebeest?
Let Cyrus do a roll for his performance, and we'll let you roll
Okay.
fight for that.
What do I have to roll?
You could roll charm or brains.
12 plus 1 is
12.
13.
The applause meter starts to come up, and you see people going, "Oh no!"
This
Hey,
is
brother, by
exactly.
marriage.
This is exactly how
Bakugan.
the Disney version did it. But we're gonna go off script for the HBO version.
Now, Cordian, you could roll fight to try and Quarantine, whatever. Quarantine.
You can
Sorry,
call me
go ahead.
Corey if it's hard.
I've always called you Captain, so I didn't even know what your name was for your character.
All right, so I'm just gonna grab Cyrus, but I'm gonna roll fight.
Roll fight. And Cyrus roll grit.
Got a 6, which blows up, but that's a 6 plus 1 plus 4, so 11.
I got a 4. That's it.
He, like, I don't know what you're
Just gonna
Seth
grab
is
him
like.
by like the scruff of his shirt and
Yep.
pull him in, and he'll be like, "Get off of my plane!" And then I throw him into the wilderness below.
What a twist!
And then I stand next to Simba and I pat him on the head, and I go, "That's why, just don't be a dick. Like that's my brother was a dick."
But then my
Now he's gonna
grapple
die.
hook hand shoots out from my wrist, and I grab Corentin by the back of this collar, and I pull him into the pit.
Oh, so this is turning into a wrestling match.
Roll fight, yeah.
Roll
Fight or brawn. You can roll brawn for that one.
I got a 2 because that's my lowest stat.
It's very sloppily done. Talos, what are you doing in this whole scenario?
So Talos goes just slightly off stage and like gets down, which is quite difficult for her, but out of her weird hoof feet, these claws, these talons come out, and she literally starts charging directly forward. And when she sees what's happening, she slows herself down so it looks like it's slow-mo and waits for the captain to fall.
Well, the captain's stumbling into the hole.
And then I punch Cyrus in the face.
I tackle the captain.
Nice. And then do what to him?
Beat the shit out of him.
Just start
Blood
punching
shoots out of
him.
my nose
No.
again.
I start pretending to run away, but I drag him with me.
Roll brawn.
Okay. 17.
17, nice, yeah. You pick him up with no issue. You're dragging him off like a one prize that the warthog has defeated the lion and taking him off to be eaten.
I walk
Rexel,
up to Simba.
The audience is eating this up. They love it, by the way.
I walk up to Simba and I go, "See, Simba, being good sucks. It's stupid."
Rexel, what do you do?
Rixel heard Cyrus say we're doing the HBO version, so he takes off his shirt.
Well charmed. The audience is into it.
You heard correctly.
Cyrus just stands there completely unmoved.
13.
This is
13.
normal.
That succeeds. You're approaching the conclusion of your time on stage. How does it all wrap up?
Can I get away from Talus and try and tackle Cyrus one more time?
Roll brawn or fight?
I'm gonna roll. I'm
And
gonna roll
Talos
fight.
roll grit.
I'm gonna roll fight.
Excellent. That's my best stat.
I'm doing good with the 6 tonight. Okay, I got a 6 plus 1, 7, 8.
I got a
I hate that.
19.
A 19. You struggle, but she has championed you, clearly. Talos, what do you do with this King Mufasa's body?
I sling him over my shoulder and parade him around the stage.
I'm like, no!
She holds him up with 2 hands over her head.
I just
Are
start
you
doing
not
some.
entertained?
Yeah. Throws me into the machine guns.
You just see Cyrus looking at Rixel, and then he just goes, "Is that your dick?"
Then he starts
Oh,
to take off
okay.
his pants.
Oh! Wait, where? Which one?
And
Boy.
the curtain closes.
What the fuck?
The audience is going wild.
The audience is going wild.
I almost want to say you
Wild.
should have had the Twitter or the Twitch audience decide if we were
If it was
gonna
good enough.
update.
No.
They all left after the real quiz.
A
Fuck
real
this.
life quiz.
This life stuff.